In this video, we are going to look at switch expression, the changes in switch expression in JDK13 that has been introduced. And this is also part of the preview release. I already have explained about the preview features, what it is. This is the fully implemented feature that is part of this short-term release, and this will be part of the major release after the feedback of the programmer community and users out there, right? So they will be part of the major release, or not, depends on the feedback of the users, programmers out there, and it will make into that or not, it depends, right? So this is the meaning of the preview in the minor releases that they are releasing. And JDK13 is the non-LTS. Non-LTS means non-long-term support release, right? So this is part of that. So let's go ahead and jump into the document of switch expression that they have published and understand what is it, and then we will jump into the program and we will see what syntax and how we can run that, right? So go ahead. So this is part of the JEP354 Java enhancement proposal 3.5 switch expression. This is the preview feature. All details you can get here. So jump into the summary. Extend switch, so it can be used as either a statement or as an expression, right? So far we were using switch as an expression only, right? We will understand the differences between statement and expression. The both forms can either use traditional case with no fall through with a further new statement for yielding a value. Yielding is important, right? Yielding is a new keyword that they have given in new JDK13 preview, right? These changes will simplify everyday coding and prepare the way for the use of this new pattern matching in switch, right? So this history you can go through. This motivation also is all about that. So this is the traditional switch expression. This is the part of the expression, right, that they are giving. So let me show you the complete program about this, right? This is the traditional switch that we so far we have been using, right? So this is the switch that you pass, and the cases, different cases you are giving here, and you, if you do not have any value for, and if you want to keep the value for more than one switches, you can keep this like this for Monday, Friday and Sunday. This println 6 will be printed, right? So you can write this like this. You cannot put this in single line. This is the way that you do in traditional switch expression. If I run this program, what will be the output? Monday is given here, so 6 we will be given, right? So go ahead and run this for some to show you the output, right? This is the place traditional switch I have. So go to command prompt and Java C traditional switch. So it is the part of the earlier releases, so we are able to see Java C and compile it directly, right? Java traditional and run this. We are getting 6, right, as expected. So Monday, Friday, Sunday, whatever value it is, so fall through will be here, and then we will get the break and come out of this, right? So this is the traditional one, right? So jump into the next new that they have introduced. They propose to introduce a new feature of switch label like this. See the difference, and the number of lines has been reduced, readability also enhanced, right? So we were getting for Monday, Friday, Sunday same value, right? What if they can say it like this: there is no need of the break, right? No need of this multiple cases for the, if we want the same value for all these three things, right? We can write it as it is, right? So let me show you this in actual program. This is the enhanced switch, right? The way we have written. So this is the switch expression, right? This is the simplified version of this, the new way that we can do this. The same output we will get Monday, it will fall through here, Friday fall through here, Sunday fall through here, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will go accordingly, right? We will get this output here, day here, right? And next, this is about the statement, and this is the expression right? So if you are writing this switch this way, and this you are giving this, this is the new things that they have introduced, right? The way we can write this, and so we can get directly value inside this variable, whatever for the value Monday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday it is giving, and default also. The main point to mention here, if when you were using expression, when you are using statement like this, you have to cover all the cases. This is important, you have to cover all the cases, right? So all the cases covering means you write all the cases, and if it is not satisfying the condition, you have to mention the default, right? So because inside this string you can pass any value, right? So default will be the fallback. If you're not mentioning the fallback in fallback, that default thing, it will throw an exception. You can go ahead and experiment with that, and by removing this, by commenting this out, right? You can go through, you can experiment with this, right? So this is the difference between this expression and this statement. Inside this expression, you do not have to mention, you can mention the default, but you're not bound to do that. But with statement you are bound to do that, otherwise it will throw an exception, because this statement has to cover all the cases. So let me go ahead and run this program and show you the output. So Java-C and enhanced switch.java. So it is using this preview feature. So I have, as usual, I have to enable this, right? So how we can do that? To compile, I have to put Java-C preview feature. Enable preview feature is enabled now, right? So and enter it, and it will be compiled, right? And if I can put this xlint preview, then we will get more detail also, right? So go ahead and do that, right? So this is all the things that it is giving you, that what preview feature you are using, right? So this syntax that is there is part of the preview, right? That you are seeing, it is showing you all the warnings and all the places that you are using the preview feature, right? So this comma and combining multiple cases into single case, this you are using as part of the preview, and this also as part of the preview. You can find more details, you can go deep dive into that if you want, by using this flag xlint and preview, right? So we have the class file ready now, and we can run this program, Java and enable preview feature and enhanced class, right? So if I run this, we will get the output, right? 6, what 6 it is giving? Day Monday it is giving here, it is printing 6, and as part of the switch expression, and it is part of the switch statement, which it is giving num letters, right? Which num letter it is? So it is returning, it is Monday. So what value it is holding? 6 being passed through num letters, and we are printing it here, right? So I hope you get it, right? The differences between statement expression and how we are using the new feature, and how we are reducing these number of lines into this small number of lines, right? So statement expression you can go by any way, right? And now let's move ahead into the document and see what they have given more, right? And these arrow labels you can use. So this is the more information that is given about the arrow, right? And now coming to yielding a value, how we can use the yield keyword, right? So this is the key for the yield. Monday we are using the arrow symbol right here, default, and inside default we are using this curly braces, boxes inside. We can have multiple lines of code inside this by this arrow symbol, right? By putting this curly braces, and we can yield the result, and this arrow and this yield can be used together, right? So if you see this yield, we are using this with the arrow symbol, and here we are using only yield to return the value for the switch expression, right? So if you're passing switch s and yielding the value, let me show you the complete program for this also. Enhanced switch, so it is giving you this yield result, right, that I just explained you, and this is giving you the entirely we are using the yield. So inside result based on the flag that you're passing, it is giving you the 1 2 or this 0 and printing the things here also, right? So let me go ahead and run this program and show you the output. So now it's time for compiling the Java switch 2. So it is giving you all the things. Excellent preview, you are seeing which preview feature you are using. It is pointing you, right? Switch day and all these things. And now run this program. Java never switch to, right? Result 6, neither foo nor bar, and result 2 is 0. So expected values are coming here, right? So this way we can use yield and arrow symbol, right? So this yielding a value and this arrow labels we can use. So this is the document about this switch expression that we can use. This is part of JDK13, and if I see JDK12, which is also the minor release and is going to be the part of the major release if the things are going fine and feedback is okay, right? So this arrow symbol was part of the JDK12, but this yield keyword is part of JDK13, right? So I explained you both the things, right? So this is all about this, right? So you go ahead and experiment about this, and this was the detail about switch expression. If you find any issue and you want any discussion, you just put that in comment section. I'll be happy to help you out. So all the code I am pushing in Green Learner repository. You can I will put the link in description box also, right? So you go ahead and play around with that. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.